This is the new 2025 Nissan Patrol, and when I say new, I actually mean old. So, while the fundamental hardware remains unchanged, there's no mechanical differences. The tech has made a meaningful jump forward. Will it be enough to keep Patrol sales at record levels until the all-new generation Y63 Patrol arrives in 2026? Let's check out all the updates to find out.
The previous local conversion that added CarPlay and Android Auto but deleted a few other bits and bobs was a stopgap measure, and although buyers of that version may be miffed to see this new upgrade is only $140 more expensive on most models, it is now a far more professional looking setup. The bigger screen has a sleeker, fully integrated look and is finally up to modern standards. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto? Tick. There's also a wireless charging pad so you can ditch cables entirely.
But if reaching for the screen is not your thing, you've got a little rotary dial down here that controls everything on the new screen. And it's a little bit like a BMW iDrive controller, complete with shortcut buttons around here. And it's actually quite effective.
This new 7-inch digital driver's display replaces the old 5-inch screen and adds pitch and yaw readouts thanks to a Navara-sourced off-road monitor.
Another boon is the return of the 360-degree surround view parking camera system, and this makes busy urban shopping centre car parks a lot easier to navigate and safer as well. Plus, it also works pretty well on bush trails. And finally, no more tacky wood grain finishes. Nissan has replaced it with what it calls marble carbon finish, which actually doesn't look too bad. Plus, there's chestnut brown as well, depending on the model grade you pick.
For those looking to do serious mudslinging, the Warrior continues to bring the goods. It's got a hefty 50mm lift kit, chunky side steps that are now finished in black, plus all-terrain tyres, a gloss black centre console inside, and Alcantara trim on the doors and dash. All models retain Nissan's lusty, naturally aspirated V8 engine, which pumps through a 7-speed auto driving all 4 wheels. The full-time four-wheel drive SUV has a low-range transfer case or low-ratio gearing for off-road crawling, and the big unit will tow up to 3,500 kilograms. No drama, Dalai Lama.
While there's no mechanical changes to this vehicle whatsoever, this V8 is still the crowd pleaser. This is why a lot of people are buying the vehicle, because when the Y63 comes along, the V8 is no more, it gets a V6. So yeah, this engine is still beautifully charismatic. It still does really, really well off-road. If you want to see more about what we think of these vehicles off-road, you can check out our other videos in the links or go down to the description below.
In terms of customer preferences, there's almost nothing in it across the 3 model grades in Australia, with the TI, TIL and Warrior models accounting for 1/3 of overall Patrol sales each. And here's the thing, while the Patrol is ancient in car years, Australians are buying it in record numbers. Sales have jumped from around 1,000 units back in 2017 to more than 8,000 units in 2024.
And it's not just cashed up grey nomads. Over 65% of Nissan Patrol buyers today are aged under 50. We're talking family buyers.
These owners are towing, camping, beach driving. They want a big, capable and dependable SUV, and in many ways the Patrol delivers. It's even outsold the iconic Land Cruiser 300 series for the past several months. But its arch-rival has just been given a tech update of its own, and sales are starting to favour the Toyota as a result.
Prices? Well, they've nudged up, but only slightly. The top spec TIL and rock-crushing Warrior models are up by $140, while the base spec TI is up by around $1,400.
Considering what you're getting, it's reasonably good value, especially when you factor in Nissan's 10-year, 300,000 kilometre factory warranty.
The 2025 Nissan Patrol might be old school at heart, but at least now it's got the tools to thrive in the modern world. And although the tech update is welcome, this Patrol's sales success will not be due to Apple CarPlay or a bigger touchscreen. No, it will be due to one thing and one thing only, that big, bustling, thunderous Patrol V8. Enjoy it while you can.